streaming. Okay, apparently we are live, but I don't see. Okay, so now I start to see. I just wanted to go to my chat. We are live stream. We are live. Okay, guys, welcome to another. Today we're gonna continue this JavaScript certification course from FreeCodeCamp. Do not forget message. Try this thing. Okay. So I did some live stream some week, but we are gonna continue with YouTube because what I like about YouTube is the fact that these live streams are saved. This stream is saved, which is a pretty good thing, especially for these things like JavaScript certifications. So yeah, just give me a second and in a minute or two. Basically, we're gonna continue live from this Okay, so let's continue our stream. Apparently we have only one watching. So step 9, while the array of results is working, the final desired result should be a string listing all of the books with the title and author. So this is where the join method comes in. So in earlier lessons, you learned that the join method is used to return a new string of all the array elements concatenated into a single string with a specified separator between each element. So here is a refresher. So we have these developers array, which has Naomi, Tom, and Jessica. I have a team list of the developers to join \n. So the new team list is going to be like this. Okay. So the separator in this case is the new line character, which represents the new line character. Okay, change the join method with a new line character. For the separator to the map, now you should see a string to the console instead of the array of results. So basically, run this. Change the join method with a new line character for the separator. Okay, so basically here, right? So they want to join with a new line character. Understand? Which is like this. Okay, next. Step 10. For the next part of the workshop, you will focus on displaying a list of book summaries to the console. So begin by logging the message, this one. List of book summaries, this one to the console. So console log this one. Okay. So to get a list of book summaries, you can use the about property of each book. So create a book summaries function. This is gonna be basically here. The function get book summaries. With a single parameter accepting an array with book objects. So with a single parameter accepting an array with book objects, then the get book summaries function should return an array of strings representing the summary for each book. Okay, so this one. An array with book objects, okay. Function should return an array of strings representing the summary for each book. The summary, so basically it's the about. I think so. So let's iterate over this array. So for each constant element, or just for each book, constant book of the array, here, I want to let result, which is going to be an empty array. And here we're going to append to the result of push book of what? Of about, right? And then we're just going to return the result, basically. Have this get book summaries of the array, which is basically the library. And we're just gonna console log this part. So this is it basically, right? Next. Step 12. Another running guy from freeCodeCamp. I hate these ads, bro. I hate them. I just hate these ads. It's from freeCodeCamp. Bro, it's free or not? Actually, I also make the streams because I want to buy a laptop. I mean, when I'm gonna have this laptop, guys, just need to for you. When I'm going to have this laptop, basically a gaming laptop, which is less than, let's say, $700 or something. I'm going to have this laptop. I'm gonna play Rust on it. I'm gonna stream Rust on Kick. So please donate money for me in order to acquire this laptop. Okay, ask me later, please. So step 12, just like in a prior step, the desired result would look nicer as a string instead of an array. So chain the join method to your existing map method and pass in new line for the separator into the join. So we have this map, then we're gonna join, and we're gonna join by a new line. Okay. Then below your get summaries function, which is this one, the console log, which is this one. The console statement should call the getBookSummaries function with the library for the argument. Okay, so we have get book summaries with the library as the argument. Okay, then we have this one basically, right? Next, step 13. For this next part of the workshop, you are going to learn how to display a list of books by author. So begin logging the message, this one, list of books by Arvid Call. Console log this statement. Next. Step 14. In earlier lessons, you learned how to work with the filter method, which is used to return a new array filtered results. So here is an example. So we have developers and we have New York City developers, which is developers filter dev, and where dev city is New York. Okay. Now we're gonna console on New York City developers, and these are the developers from the New York City, and we basically use the filter function for this. Create a getBook by author function. So we need to create another function, which is basically this one, getBook by author. Function with two parameters, an array with book objects and a string with the author. An array with the book objects and a string with the author. So basically author. And then the function must return an array that contains the books by a particular author. So we're gonna have a result, let result, which is gonna be array.filter. We have the book. Basically we have an arrow function. And we're gonna return where book of author is gonna be equal with the actual author that we have as the parameter. Okay. And basically that's it. And show return an array, and it doesn't do that. So filter. I don't know what's wrong. Oh, okay, it didn't return it. So we should return the result actually. So now it's time to test your function. So the console log. So log below your getBooks author function is the console log. Call getBooks by author, and then function with the library. And the author should be this one, or with call. Okay. It's working. Next. Step 16. It will be nice to test your getBooks author function with another author. So begin by logging the message and list of books by James Clear. So console log this one. Below that, give me a second. So step 16, it will be nice to test test out your getBooks by author function with another author. So begin by logging the message list of books by James Clear. Okay, I did this. So below that console log, add another console log inside that console log called the getBooks by author. So we're gonna console log. So getBooks by author. No. This is the function books by author, and the first argument is the library, and the second one is James Clear. So James Clear. So this is it. And it's working. Okay, next. So for the last part of the workshop, you'll learn how to get the total number of pages for all the books, all of the books in the library. So start by logging the message. So we have this message console log. No, this one. The number of pages for all the library books. Okay. For the last step of the workshop, you'll review how to work with the reduce method. This method is used to process an array and condense it into a single value. So here is an example. So we have this array of numbers. This time it's going to be numbers reduce, ACC, which is the accumulator, then the current value. We're going to get accumulator plus the current value and 0. Okay, and the sum is going to be 15. In the following example, the reducer function takes ACC, which is the accumulator, yes, and which starts at 0, as specified by the second argument, to reduce, and adds each number to it. So this will return a sum of 15. Right. Create a getTotalPages function. So we need a function called getTotalPages. It's a single parameter, accepting an array with book objects. Okay, we'll see. Just give me a second. Just give me. Okay, so in the following example, the reducer function takes ACC. ACC which starts at 0 as specified by the second argument to reduce. And adds each number to it. It will return a sum of 15. Okay, create a getTotalPages function with a single parameter, accepting an array with book objects. So we need a single parameter which is accepting an array with book objects. The function should return the total number of pages in the books from the array passed to the function. Okay, so we need the result, which is gonna be array.reduce, and we're gonna have two parameters. So we have the accumulator and we have the current, right? And we're gonna return accumulator plus the current. Yes, but the thing is, the current is basically the current book. Let's say we're gonna have the accumulator, and the book is gonna be book.pages, right? I suppose yes, it's the pages because this is an integer basically. So we have book accumulator book of pages. Then we have the second argument, which is 0. We're just gonna return 0 basically. We're not return 0. We're gonna return the result actually. Okay, so lastly, add the console get total. Okay, this one. Let's see. And it's this one 2512. Then with that your library manager workshop is complete. Nice, bitch. This is the finishing one. Let me open Alacrity. Alacrity terminal. Okay, and I have to go to download to documents. Computer. Then I need to go to freeCodeCamp. Okay, and I'm gonna clear this thing and I'm gonna nvim into the. So we are at, I don't know who's this named. Build a library manager. Okay, so build library manager JavaScript. I'm gonna enter in visual mode and I'm gonna delete everything. Delete. And I'm gonna copy everything here from here into this one. Right click, git add, git commit dash commit dash m, and we have build a library manager. Build a library manager. We're gonna push the origin. Okay, so if I go to my GitHub account, you guys, on my profile, to my repos, here, people the library manager JavaScript, which is basically a workshop. Okay, is the workshop that I did. You wanna paste it in the chat? Oh yes, we're gonna move forward and continue. We have a lot of labs that we need to do. Build a book organizer. Oh my god. Here. Okay, I want basically in the stream to finish this workshop. We are gonna do the labs in another stream. Thank you for watching and see you in